So you shared a few difficulties of the learners, like sometimes they fumble, sometimes they are not confident, sometimes they cannot
Yes.
channelize their expressions. It doesn't go
Yes.
in a proper order. But the biggest challenge which I have heard from my learners, they always say, I don't get time. So would you like to suggest them? How can they manage time? Because time management is a great skill for learning anything. If 24 hours are there, those 24 hours are there for everybody. How some of them
Hmm.
are able to manage, some of them are just struggling and say, cribbing about, I have a great family, I have a joint family, I have a job. How can I give time to English? So how would you just advise them or suggest them that they can find out time for themselves? How can they just have 25 minutes for me time at least? Because they do everything. They don't have time for learning English, but they want to become fluent.
It's like somebody saying, I want to be fit and healthy,
Right.
but I have junk food around me. I can't leave junk food.
Okay, Surbhi, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning, ma'am. I'm doing really great, and I'm so elated to see you after a long time.
Likewise, even I feel like so happy, so excited to connect with you. And I'm really, really looking forward to having a great session today because I know that you will share some insights, which will certainly be beneficial for the learners because you are a great
Absolutely.
trainer and
Oh, thank you.
your strategies are going to help many, even me as well, not only my learners, even it can help me.
No, ma'am, you're already so
um,
inspiring for others.
I'm
Yes.
delighted to host you today, Surbhi. Whenever I connect with you, I really feel such positivity. I can't describe that. But yeah,
Oh, thank you.
before we move ahead into the conversation, it would be great if you just, I know that you have already been to my channel, I think two times before, twice
Two,
before.
three
Yeah, this is
times.
third time probably.
Yes.
Okay, so my
Yes.
audience must be knowing you, but some, those who are going to watch this video for the first time, if in short, you can introduce yourself.
Yes, definitely. Hello, everyone. This is Surbhi Goyal. So I am basically located in Panchkula. So many of you don't know Panchkula. You can say Chandigarh. I'm located there. Okay, so I am a spoken English communication skills and personal development trainer and coach. I've been working for the past 13 years now. Along with that, I also have a small channel, not just like Manju Ma'am's, which is Easy Learning with Surbhi. And I am on a mission to help more and more people find their potential, find their confidence, because more than English, it's about the mindset. So I work deeply on those areas in my classes. And also, I want to make a small announcement. Am I allowed to do that, ma'am? Can
Oh,
I?
why not? Why not? You are open to share anything what you feel comfortable sharing.
Okay, so ma'am, this is a good news for all the learners out there that I have created my small WhatsApp group or community, you can say, where I am coming up with 5 days challenge free of cost for everyone. So it is starting from July 18th. So now they can join the group for free. So it would be great if you put that link in the description box. Also, you can write my number as well so they can receive the link of that community and they can be a part of it. And later I will create further programs for them which are going to be very economical for everyone so that they can learn something more from such classes. Yeah, that's all about me.
Oh, nice, Surabhi. Nice that you are helping the learners out and you are doing lots of efforts, I must say. Like managing a WhatsApp group, it's not easy. It takes lots of efforts. Like, no,
Yes.
every day you have to engage your audience, whosoever has joined, all community members, those who have joined that group. You have to maybe circulate some words, their meaning, sometimes reading, sometimes recording, sometimes storytelling, or whatever. Okay, so nice to know. Even
Yes,
I
ma'am.
would love to join that group if you allow me to join too.
But you're already an expert. You don't need any group. You
No,
can create your own
nobody
group.
is an expert, Surbi, I must say. The
No,
expertise
ma'am, you
doesn't
are an
come with,
expert.
no, no, no. It needs
Actually, I want to
lifelong
share
practice is
something.
required. Yeah, please.
Actually, ma'am, I want to share something. For the past few months, I have been giving trainings on communication skills, public speaking, personality development.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, Students who are already soaring high in their careers, in their
Mm-hmm.
education,
Mm-hmm.
they join those classes, they join those plans. So,
Mm-hmm.
one thing I noticed that every other person is struggling with something in their lives. It can be one, ma'am, I'm not able to speak English confidently in front of others.
Very
Second,
true.
I don't know how to talk to the opposite gender.
Very
Let's say
true.
he is a man, so he
Yeah.
doesn't know how to talk properly in front of women. This is one of the problems. Another problem, they don't know how to give structure to the ideas. Like they know English, they can speak. Let's say the order is A B C D, but they will speak like B A C, like that. You won't believe, I have a lawyer with me. She is a very famous lawyer in Chandigarh. She has joined my program. And when I asked her that, you are such a big lawyer, I mean, people know you, why are you here? So, one thing I noticed in her, that the structure of the ideas. She's not able to do that. Second, mindset. We really need to work on the mindset. So, this is why from that day, I realized that, it's not just them. There are many people out there who are struggling with these issues, and somewhere they feel they have this inferiority complex also. They feel low that, I am not able to do that. So then I thought that no, let me start this mission. I want to help as many people as I can. And from that, intention, I created this community for everyone so that they feel like family and they are engaged also. Yeah.
True. So you shared a few difficulties of the learners, like sometimes they fumble, sometimes they are not confident, sometimes they cannot
Yes.
channelize their expressions. It doesn't
Yes.
go in a proper order. But the biggest challenge which I have heard from my learners, they always say, I don't get time. So would you like to suggest them? How can they manage time? Because time management is a great skill for learning anything. If 24 hours are there, those 24 hours are there for everybody. How some of them
Hmm.
are able to manage, some of them are just struggling and say, cribbing about, I have a great family, I have a joint family, I have a job. How can I give time to English? So, how would you just advise them or suggest them that they can find out time for themselves? How can they just have 25 minutes for me time at least? Because they do everything. They don't have time for learning English, but they want to become fluent. They want to become
Hmm.
fluent, and that too within a month or two. So, how would you address the audience about time management?
It's like somebody saying, I want to be fit and healthy,
Right?
but I have junk food around me. I can't leave junk food.
True
So
that.
tell me, how will they lose weight? How will they be healthy? Ma'am, see, I am a wife. I am a mother of a 6-year-old child. I am giving classes in evening, like from 5 p.m. I begin, and sometimes it goes on to 8:30.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Plus, I'm working on my WhatsApp community. Next, I am also creating my presence on social media. So I believe, and my one main weakness, I'm sure nobody is aware of it. I cannot wake up early. So many people think Subhi ma'am can wake up around 5 a.m. and that's what she's doing. Let me tell you, I cannot wake up early. I have sleep issues since teenage. So I sleep late around 1 or 2 a.m. and I wake up a little late also in the morning. But even then, I'm able to do such things. If I can do, why can't you? Okay. Second, is learning and growing really your priority? I'm asking these questions to all the learners out there. They have to answer it. Is it their priority? Trust me, if it is your priority and you have that passion inside of you, you will anyhow make 15 to 20 minutes. I'm not asking for 15 to 20 minutes. No distraction, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
No
Right.
phone, no messages, no social media, nothing. 15 to 20 minutes, just focus there. If they are able to do that, trust me, they can easily, I won't say become fluent. It's not easy. It's a complete journey. But at least I believe in taking one step at a time. One step at a time. Let's say you don't have that much of good vocabulary. Let's say today you decide, hey, I want a book. Let's say you don't even have money to buy a book, let's say. So you can read something from your phone. You can go to Instagram. Follow some pages. There are pages, reading pages, who post so many stories. Read something from there. Follow any one thing. Okay. And then from then on, take one step at a time. Today you read, let's say, 6 7 lines. Okay. That is an achievement. Do not go from 1 to 10. As I am at one step, I want to go to 10 step. No, go from one step and then raise your leg. Even if you're raising your leg towards the second step, that is also an achievement. The problem is we want results very easily, but we don't want to do anything. Either we think, Arey, I want to give half an hour. If we don't have that half an hour, we want to quit. No, this way you won't grow. Trust me. So with that also I can suggest you that please be a part of this group. There are so many like-minded people like you who want to grow. Okay. And that also it will give you some motivation. They can do that.
Do that. Nice. Nice strategy. One step at a time. It's very important
One step at a time.
because
This is
people
my
set a
funda.
great goal, which is not feasible for them. They are not able to manage that. So it's better to know their potential. They can set whether they can practice for 10 minutes first or 20 minutes, but that should be done on a regular basis. So
Regular basis.
people have to be stubborn about learning English language. It's not about just joining Surbhi ma'am's class or Manju ma'am's class. You will become a superb speaker. It needs time and efforts. So that is very important. Many learners, they say that, ma'am, now I can say that I'm in depression. I'm depressed because I have been learning this language for so long. It's been maybe 1 year. And sometimes you upload videos, ma'am, and you say that this person learned English in just 2 months. Is it really possible to learn English in 2 months? Honestly speaking, it's not possible to learn English or master English in 2 months. But here we are talking about normal conversation, speaking in public, something at least you can express your thoughts. If you cannot become a public speaker in 2 months, at least you can express yourself. You can talk to your relatives in simple English. But
I
those,
want to give you an example. I'm
yeah,
sorry, I'm interrupting.
yes,
You
yes,
said
yes,
very
Surbhi.
interesting lines.
Hmm.
And then when you said depression, I have two things to say here. If any of them has watched movie English to English, please watch it.
I
He
have.
did not fix in that movie that character. What is the name of the character, ma'am?
Sridevi,
Although Sridevi
Sridevi,
is the
Sridevi.
role, yeah, but
Sri,
what is the name of the character? I don't remember. I don't remember her name, the character's name. But
I too don't remember the name.
anyway,
Actually, long
he
back
does not, ma'am. She doesn't have fixed time to learn. Every time is a learning time.
Right.
Same, same with me. In my growing years, when I really fell in love with English language, I was like, I want to speak this language fluently.
Hmm.
For me, every day is a learning day. I'm watching two people talking from they are talking in English. I will listen to them. I will observe them. Some of my colleagues, they are discussing something, and I will discuss. I will listen to them very carefully. Listen to their ideas, the way they express. Maybe somebody is dressed up so well. A great combination of clothes. I will learn from that person too. So
Hmm.
always be a learner. I told you a few minutes ago, give you 15, 20 minutes. Leave that. Be a learner every moment. You read messages in your phone, read the sentence structure, right? You're going outside somewhere, you see somebody talking in English, listen to them. Today, take one step, go anywhere, talk to somebody in English. If the stranger, if you talk, they are not going to judge you. Even if they do, that doesn't matter. Does that matter?
Not
Doesn't
at
matter.
all.
This is
Not
the
at all.
one solution of that problem. When they say ki 2 months may you can do, of course they can do it in 2 months. It depends on your level. If you are a beginner's level, it will take time. You are at intermediate level, of course you can go far in 1 month. In 1 month, I'm saying.
You're right.
Third, I am in depression. Not many people know, but I am revealing this. I was also kind of that 2 3 years ago. So never say I'm in depression. The kind of statements you speak in your mind right now, Your
Yes.
mind starts processing it. Instead of saying I'm in depression, say I'm little sad. But what can we do about it? Feel sad, feel free to sad, okay? Feel bad, cry. Crying is a very good therapy. Cry. Okay, cry properly. I
Mhm.
also did that one day. I sat on my washroom floor and I cried for like half an hour because I
Okay.
was so worked up. Do that. But then come back to your life. Get up and start working. Do not sit like that. This is my mantra. Keep going. This is life. Life will give you such challenges, but it's up to you how you take it. That's the mantra.
True that. But the problem is people are not able to keep up their routine. They make a routine, they always feel that I'll go by my routine, I'll abide by it, but somehow they fail to do it. And one day they fail to do it, then second day they again procrastinate, and third day again they do that. Overcoming that, what they should do? Do you think that if they fix the time, that works for them? Or if they just keep it free, or they just be lenient that anytime I can do it? For me, if I think anytime I can do it, that anytime never comes. I
Hmm.
always jot down my priorities, every day's routine. Early in the morning, I get up, I do my daily chores, and then I write it. Then what all things I'm going to do today. And if I abide by those things, then whole day my every work is channelized properly. If one thing
Hmm.
I just procrastinate, or I think that okay, whole day is left for me, I can do it, but that I can do it, I'm never able to do that until or unless I
Hmm.
take a set goal, priority, a checklist. I'm not able to do it. So how they should think about it? They should make a timetable, or they should just leave it free as it's going, and they will be able to do that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Ma'am, first I give them very good technique here. I'm sharing very good technique that helped me also
Hmm.
become a good speaker, and I
Hmm.
can say a fearless person while speaking in front of public.
Hmm.
So the thing is, it may sound weird, but that will really work. Whatever you learn today, let's say you have learned one, two words today.
Hmm.
Now, teach that to somebody today, maybe to your junior, maybe to your friend, maybe to your house help. Teach them. When your mind, when you teach it to somebody, you impart that knowledge to somebody, you carry a great responsibility that, I have to teach that person. Once you're doing that, everything is getting stored in your brain. Basically, you're absorbing everything and you will remember it till your last breath. This technique really works, ma'am. It has worked in my case. I tell you, when I landed into my job, my first job, actually there I started to have a good grip
Hmm.
on my speaking skills, because I whatever I let's say if I have to teach something on the following day before, I will plan my my content. I make sure that I am learning everything,
Hmm.
all the paragraphs I'm reading, so that ways I will become more, I can say, learned person every day.
Yeah.
I gain more and more knowledge, and then the same knowledge I would impart to my students. That ways, I was getting good grip on that. This is the one technique. Talking about timetable, I can say instead of making a timetable, do this task. What is that task? And this is mentioned in Seven Atomic Habits book also.
Hmm.
Let's say, ma'am, you have to build a habit of meditation. Let's say, so we will take your morning time period. You will say, when I wake up, I get freshen up, I
Hmm.
brush my teeth, I take a bath.
Hmm.
These are your tasks. Take a bath, then have breakfast. Then after half an hour of my break, I will meditate, make a stack of habits. Are you getting me?
I
One
got it.
habit, you're getting ready. Second, cooking breakfast. Third, you're having breakfast. After breakfast, 15 minutes of gap, I will meditate. Now do it anytime. Let's say you're having breakfast 11 a.m. Then do it at 11:30 a.m. meditation. Let's say today you're having breakfast at 10 a.m. So do it 10:30 a.m. Make it a habit. Don't fix the timetable, because when we fix the timetable, ki, Arey, tomorrow at 11 a.m. I will study. Now let's say at 11 a.m. you receive any call. okay, or you have to go somewhere. Now that 11 a.m. time is gone, and now you're like, "Arey, 11 a.m. time is gone. Abhi I'll do it tomorrow." Now that way you are procrastinating. Huh? So
True.
in fact, pick any time slot, maybe where you have 2 3 hours, you're doing some work, put it in a stack. Okay, I'm doing this work, this work, this work. After this work, I will give my 20 minutes to my reading,
Hmm.
20 minutes to my speaking. Let's say any of these habits, anybody wants to inculcate. 20 minutes to my listening, and 10 minutes listening, and then I will write the words, and then I will use it in my speech. Good enough? No timetable, but you're just building a habit. Build a habit.
Ah,
Once
different
that habit,
learners actually, different learners, different strategy. Yeah, what works for you, you should try that. Always you should try that. As you
if
said that
timetable
you
works for
cannot
you,
get up early in the morning, and I am a morning person, so I always feel that my work is channelized whole day properly because I'm a morning person. I'm an early bird.
yeah,
I get up early, and I'm able to do all my things properly. And
I'm
I
a
make
night
a
owl.
timetable, and when I make a timetable, I make it a point that I should not fail to do it. 1 or 2 days exceptions are always there that you have no
Now, see,
control
that
over
is
those
your
things.
dedication. That is your dedication. You're saying, I make sure I do not miss out on it. What if everybody become like that?
Everybody
They
needs
will
to become tenacious actually, but they are not. They are not. For the sake of saying, they say, I'm determined to learn this language. But when it comes to, they fail to do it. Once mobile is in their hand, they take that mobile to watch some conversation video, to watch some podcast, but they'll end up doing something, maybe scrolling Instagram, Facebook, or something or the other. So yeah, okay.
you have to talk to your mind. Just train
Yes,
your
yes,
mind. That's it.
yes, yes.
Mm.
True that, Surbi. And now the last question to you, because time doesn't allow to keep this session more ahead. Okay. You take classes, you have a small baby, as you already mentioned, you are a wife, you are a teacher, you have your YouTube channel, and you mentioned it's not as big as my channel and your channel, it's more or less the same channel.
Mm.
Has no value. What value you add, that matters a lot. But out of all these things, like every day you do it, I can feel and I can resonate it with my routine. So I want to just
Yeah.
ask you that what do you do to relax?
Either I watch something nice on Netflix or like OTT platform, anything nice. Like recently, I watched this movie and I want everybody to watch it. Aap Jaisa Koi. It's a Hindi movie on Netflix. This movie gives a great lesson, ma'am, and I think that way marriages will survive if everybody understands this mantra. The
आप जैसा
mantra,
कोई.
the lesson they give is जितने आप उतनी मैं. दैट्स इट, ये लेसन है.
We are
जितने आप हो
equal.
उतनी ही मैं, वी आर इक्वल. When you
Right.
treat your partner equal, if you have your desires, your women can also have the same desires,
True
right?
that.
If you
True
want to
that.
party, she also wants to party, and
Yes.
you should be okay with that. So that's, I really found it very light and a great movie, so everybody must watch it. Okay, and my second way is to Instagram, is scrolling on Instagram. This is something I do, but I watch spiritual content, spiritual content, or any, motivational, whatever comes in my feed, I watch it, and I
No,
watch it for
watching
half an
something
hour.
on Instagram is not bad if you can track time. That is important. You need to
Yes,
track your time too.
yes,
Like watching for 10 minutes,
exactly.
15 minutes, if you get refreshed and you feel energized, okay, or rejuvenate to do your further work, that's very good. But when you just engross in watching that and you forget that you have to go and get your child
Ma'am,
from the school.
actually, that happened with me actually. I think 2 months ago. I used to lie down on my sofa and kept scrolling reels, and it's like 2 hours, 3 hours passed by like this. And I knew I was doing wrong. So then, again, I taught myself, no, no, that is it. 1 hour, more than enough. Now get back to work. So that's how I started, and now I'm off. Like I have got rid of Instagram now. Of course, I watch it, but just for 10 15 minutes, nothing more.
Okay, so I should not fail asking you that who is your favorite actor? Who is the
Oh, I
cast
have many
actor?
favorite
Yeah,
actors.
who?
Like right there, I have many favorite actors, but right now the this new movie has released live in Metro. So
Uh-huh.
now I'm missing Irfan Khan. He was my favorite actor, one of my favorite actors, Irfan Khan. So
Yeah,
another is
yeah.
Pankaj Tripathi is also there. I have started liking Pankaj Tripathi, especially when I watched Criminal Justice on Prime Video. No, on
Okay.
5 Geo Hotstar. Criminal Justice. So I like Pankaj Tripathi also.
Did you watch
Uh,
Barfi?
of course. Barfi movie, of course. Very nice movie. But these movies, they are not liked by everyone.
Hmm.
Since I am a cinema person, like I really, watch movie very carefully.
Hmm.
And I cannot walk out of the cinema hall silently. I discuss all the characters, what happened in the movie. If something was really fascinating, I discuss about it. I remember a movie Razi. Have you watched Razi by Alia Bhatt?
Yes, 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 I have. And that
That
too, I watched this
that
movie in
movie I
Canada.
Ah, amazing, amazing. I would not stop talking about that movie. You know, how this woman, she went to Pakistan and she did that. I mean, it was mind blowing. So
True that.
that was there in my head for a long time. So yes, I love movies.
Okay,
Yeah.
Surbhi. So many
Yes, ma'am.
things you
Thank
shared. It was a lovely session
you.
with you. Although it was short
Likewise.
but sweet, I
Amazing.
wanted to talk with you a little more. But still, it was fantastic to connect with you at least because if we think that we should talk more and more, time doesn't allow us.
Yeah.
But still, it is short and sweet. Thank you so much for being a guest on my channel and
Thank you,
sharing your
ma'am. Thank you
insights.
for inviting me. I'm so elated. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure. Okay, thank you. See you then.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
bye-bye.
ma'am.